Shoes left by the door, not placed back in line. The floor keeps the momentum of coming home. I step out of them without looking, heel first then the other. They land unevenly, like they're still moving. The hallway light catches the scuff from earlier today. I don't fix it, I let the rush stay visible. Keys already set down somewhere, jacket halfway off. The body arrives before intention does. I notice how relief has its own posture, leaning forward before thought can catch up. Shoes left by the door, not careless, just honest about how fast I came in. If I lined them up now, the day would feel finished. So why don't I leave the trace untouched? Survivals matter more than order. They leave evidence without explanation. Shoes left by the door, the room understands that something ended mid-motion. Shoes left by the door, I walk past them and let that be enough. Later I'll straighten them, maybe. For now they remember how I got here. Curtains have closed. The outside softens its voice, not shut out, just lower. Enough. Curtains have closed. The light doesn't decide, it stays suspended between useful and gone. I pull the fabric a few inches more than stop. Traffic turns into texture, not information. The room keeps its outline but blurs at the edges, like it prefers this version of itself. I don't finish the motion, halfway feels intentional, like listening without applying. Curtains have closed, the day doesn't disappear, it just lowers its expectation. Curtains have closed, brightness held at a distance that still reaches. Dust moves slowly in the light, unbothered. I notice how quiet is never complete. Even the room keeps a pulse when it isn't asking for attention. If I close them all the way, it would feel like a decision. So I don't. Curtains have closed, the sounds pass through, filtered, not erased. Curtains have closed, I don't fuse, unfinished, and I stay with hands smell like soap. The scent slows me down. I pause between actions, letting the next one wait. Water already off, towel hanging where I left it. The smell stays brighter than expected. I flex my fingers once, as if checking whether I'm finished with them. Nothing urgent fits this moment, not keys, not screens. The air feels newly arranged around my palms. I notice how cleanliness can feel like hesitation, a reset that delays movement. Hands smell like soap, a signal without There's a moment after washing where doing nothing feels correct. And smell like soap, the pause feels earned, not empty, just clean enough. And smell like soap, I'll move slower, as if time noticed too. Eventually it will fade, I know. For now stay here. I leave it where it slipped from my hands. The fabric catches the backrest without asking to be folded. It keeps the shape of my shoulders a moment longer, like it's not ready to become an object again. If I put it away now, this pause would end. So I don't check it over the chair, neither one nor done. Time rests in the middle of that decision. Check it over the chair, a temporary answer to what comes next. Check it over the chair, the room keeps it company while I stay uncommitted. The sleeves hang unevenly, like they arrived in a hurry. I notice the faint warmth inside, still arguing with the air. Nothing in the room moves to correct it. Everything agrees this is fine for now. Some endings don't need closure, they just need somewhere to wait. Check it over the chair, holding the trace of earlier without asking to be remembered. The day away, I let it remain visible. Check it over the chair. As minutes soften, it becomes part of the room. Yeah, baby. Later I'll move it, maybe for now it waits with me. Bathroom lights still on after everything's done. It keeps shining like it missed the cue to stop. Bathroom lights still on, not for use, just a reminder that something was here. The door stays half open, tile still holding warm. Water has already settled in the pipes. I walk past without reaching for the switch, letting the brightness follow me down the hall. If I turned it off now, this would feel complete, and I'm not asking for that yet. Bathroom lights still on, a small square of clarity left behind. This light repeating itself against clean surfaces. I notice how forgetting can feel deliberate, like choosing not to close the door. Some endings arrive when you stop returning, not when you switch things up. Bathroom lights still on, I'll leave it as proof that I moved on gradually, gradually. Bathroom lights still on, down the hallway it glows without asking anything back. Later I'll notice it's still there for now. The light keeps its own time. Almost done for the day, not finished, just paused. I stop counting what's left and let the edges blur. Almost done for the day, the feeling that arrives first before the checklist catches up. The desk keeps its small disorder, paper slightly misaligned. I leave them that way like a sign. It already passed through here. The light hasn't changed, but my shoulders have lower than before. I think about what didn't happen without listing it. Some things only matter when you insist they do. The room feels permissive now, wide enough to hold unfinished thoughts without pressure. If I pushed a little more, this would turn into something else. So I don't. There's relief in deciding the end before the details argue back. Almost done for the day. I draw the line softly where it won't cut anything important. Almost done for the day. The room agrees by staying quiet. Tomorrow can wait outside the store. I won't invite it in. Yeah, almost done for the day. I don't close everything, I just stop opening anymore. Almost done for the day. Sense of ending arrives gently and stays. Lamp left on, too early to leave the room, too late to call it day. The light stays undecided. Lamp left on, it doesn't ask whether I'm staying or just housing. The switch is within reach, I notice it, then don't move. The light pulls gently, missing the corners on purpose. Everything looks temporary in a way that feels kind. If I turned it off, the room would conclude something I'm not ready to name. Left on, holding the space between use and rest. Lamp left on, brightness measured, not to wake what's settling. Shadows stay soft, edges forgiven. I sit longer than planned without deciding why. The light keeps me company without conversation, just enough to remain present. Some moments need light, not for seeing, but for staying. waits without blinking, like it trusts me. Every word already chose its place, I just didn't choose to send. I read it once more, not for meaning, for temperature. Nothing in it is wrong, that's not the problem. It fits too well into a moment that already passed. Unsent message drafts, sitting where it can't be heard, not hidden, just kept exactly as written. Unsent message draft, I don't delete a thing, I let it stay undelivered on purpose. Typed at the right speed, wrong timing. Backspace once, then put it back. Read between lines, I didn't ask. Silence said it's better than I could. If I sent it now, it would ask for more than I'm offering tonight. Unsent message draft, not a mistake, just a decision that doesn't announce its time. Unsent message draft, the words they warm even when they don't move. I like the screen without saving, without erasing, letting it exist somewhere in between. Unsent message draft, I don't know with closure. It did its work reaching this far. Unsent message draft, still there tomorrow, but quieter each hour. The phone stays dark, the message stays unsent, and the night moves on. The fan keeps turning, no one tells it to. The air repeats itself, like that's enough to continue. The switch stays where it was hours ago. Blaze cut the room into sections, then smooth them out again. Nothing changes speed, nothing hesitates. The sound settles into the background of thought. I stop noticing the rhythm, then notice it again and never let the curtain lifts once, falls back, learning the pattern. I realize how much keeps going without being checked. The fan keeps turning, not for comfort, just because emotion was already chosen. If it stops suddenly, the room will feel exposed, so I'm glad it doesn't. Some things don't need attention to do their work, they just continue. The same current, I stop following the sound, it keeps going. For both of us. Sink full of glasses, none of them urgent. They wait in their places for a sound that hasn't started. The 4-6 days untouched, metal cool under my hand. Cloudy rings line the counter like timestamps. I glass holding a different version of earlier. Some still smell fairly sweet, others only rinse in there. I line them up without fixing anything, letting them lean against the basin wall. It feels better not to decide which one comes first when nothing is ending, yeah. Sink full of glasses, not neglected, just pours between us and clearing. If I turn the water on now, the quiet would break, so I don't. I let the clink wait. Sometimes ask for the right moment, then I let the click wait. Sink full of glasses, each one patient, holding time without complaint. Sink full of glasses, the room accepts that nothing needs finishing yet. Eventually the water will run, I know. For now, they stay as they are. They stay as they are. Tomorrow can't wait. I set the end first without checking what's left unfinished. Tomorrow can't wait. I close today gently before it asks for explanation. I don't review the list, I don't replay the order. The room feels complete enough without evidence. Lights stay where they are, nothing calling my name. I choose to pause before the plan. If I look ahead now, this moment thins, so I don't. Tomorrow can't wait. The boundary is quiet but clear. Today stops. Tomorrow can't wait. I leave it outside like a note unread. The body eases first, thought follows later. I notice how endings feel lighter when they're chosen. Nothing presses forward, nothing resists. The night accepts this version of done. Some conclusions work best when they arrive early. Tomorrow can't wait. I don't owe it attention yet. Tomorrow can't wait. I stay with what's already here. The day closes without counting. Tomorrow waits and I let it. Cold, no ice, nothing diluting the hour. The temperature holds exactly where I want it. The glass feels steady in my hand, no condensation racing down, steam already gone but not replaced. I take a sip slowly, letting bitterness arrive and soften on its own. I don't worry about it changing, there's nothing here to melt. Time moves differently when it isn't visible. The room stays table. The sound settles once, like a decision that doesn't need repeating. Metal meets wood then stays. I don't slide them closer, don't move them out of the way. The entry light keeps its tone as if it understands. This is where emotion stops asking questions. The door already knows I'm not opening it again. Tonight, keys on the table, not misplaced. Just finished with traveling. Keys on the table, the evening clicks into place. No errands left to invent. If they stayed in my pocket, the night might stay flexible. So I set them down and let it close. One sound, then quiet, a small weight leaving my hand. I don't check the lock twice, I trust what stopping feels like. Keys on the table, loosens, as if it was waiting for them. Keys on the table, I don't plan the rest. I accept that tonight is already decided. The table holds them, I move on. The table holds them, I move on without moving. Window open, TV low. The sound doesn't decide what matters more, it just lets both exist. Window open, TV low. Images move without me. The outside keeps interrupting gently. The screen throws light across the wall, but I don't follow the story. Cars pass somewhere below. Voices rise then blur. The volume stays intentionally small, like it knows it's not the focus tonight. I notice how easily attention loosens when nothing has to be held. Window open, TV low. The room chooses atmosphere over information, and I don't argue. Window open, TV low. Meaning slips past while texture stays. A laugh track arrives too late. Doesn't let wind shift the curtain once, then learns the rhythm. I realize I've stopped tracking time. The show keeps playing for no one in particular. when nothing lights up, asking for me. The screen goes dark without complaint, no vibration, no echo. I turn it gently like it might notice. The room exhales a little, as if this was overdue. I don't miss anything yet, I just noticed the space. Notifications stacked somewhere unseen, out of reach, out of tone. Time stretches in small ways between breaths. I rest my hands on the table, empty, learning what they do when they aren't waiting. Phone face down at last, not avoiding, just to pause long enough to hear myself. If I flipped it back, then I would tighten, so I don't. I let it stay unaware. Silence feels different when it's chosen, not arrived at by accident. Full face down at last, the quiet holds without interruption or full face down at last, nothing urgent survives being left unseen. The table stays still, the screen does too. Tonight, that's enough. Room still warm, even after the switch clicks off. The air remembers what just happened and doesn't rush to cool. The AC falls quiet all at once, like it finishes part. Silence step forward, carrying leftover heat. I sit where I was, not adjusting anything, letting the room keep its shape. The couch holds a trace, not visible, just present. I notice how warmth moves slower than sound. It lingers in corners along the wall, where moments go when they aren't done. Room still warm, not uncomfortable, just aware of what passed through recently. If I turned it back on, this would disappear, so I don't. I let the air finish speaking. Some things fade properly, only when untouched, heat included. Room still warm, the quiet has a way, because it arrived after something. And room still warm, I stay inside what hasn't settled yet. Eventually it will cool, I know. For now, I let it remain. Clock without alarms, nothing waiting to ring. The hands keep moving without telling me what to prepare for. Clock without alarms, time shows itself plainly. No warnings, no urgency, just motion. I don't reach for the settings, leave tomorrow untouched. The face stays familiar, numbers evenly spaced. I watch the second hand pass like it's practicing patience, each turn confirming that nothing is expected. When nothing is scheduled, the hour opens wider than it usually does. Clock without alarms. The night feels good. The night feels cooperative, as if it agrees. Not to interrupt. Clock without alarms. Even time stops leaning forward so hard. I sit long enough to notice the rhythm again. Tick without consequence, talk without demand. The room stays quiet in a way that isn't fragile, just settled into its own pace. If I said something now, this would tighten, so I don't. Clock without alarm. I let tomorrow remain theoretical for now. Clock without alarms. The hands continue. I follow by staying still. Playlist on repeat. Nothing needs rearranging. The same opening returns, and I let it carry me again. The first track ends where I expect. The next one follows without surprise. I don't reach for the screen, let it decide for itself. The room learns the order before I do. Familiar chords settling into the air. I notice how memory softens when it isn't interrupted. Each song borrowing space from the one before. The edges blur, transitions stop announcing themselves. It feels easier not to intervene. Playlist on repeat, non-stop, just continuous. Like the night prefers consistency. If I skipped ahead, the flow would fracture, so I don't. I stay inside the loop. There's comfort in knowing what comes next without needing to choose it. Playlist on repeat. The sound keeps moving while I stay still and let it do the remembering. Playlist on repeat. Each return feels quieter, like it knows I'm listening differently. The last song ends, the first one begins. Nothing changes, and that's exactly right. I fold it once along the crease, then again smaller. Numbers disappear into lines that don't ask to be read. The paper warms quickly against my palm, like it already knows where it's going. I don't check the total, I remember the hour instead. Receive voted twice, proof light enough to carry quietly without explaining what it costs. Receive voted twice, not to save, just to keep the shape of today. Receive voted twice, a record that doesn't argue. slides into my pocket between keys and fabric. Ink already starting to fade at the edges. I think about how easily moments become portable when you don't ask them to last. Some things feel clearer when they're reduced to paper and time. Receipt folded twice, the details blur, but the feeling stays legible. Receipt folded twice, I don't unfold it again. I already know enough. If I threw it away, nothing would vanish. I keep it because I can. Folded twice in my pocket, the day becomes lighter. One plate, two forks, the table stays quiet. An extra place without a plan for filling it. One plate, two forks, nothing goes unused. One waits longer than expected. I set them down without thinking. Metal touches, ceramic ones. The second fork rests at a careful distance. Food cools at its own pace. Steam already deciding when to leave before we do. I don't move it aside. The extra space feels intentional. One plate, two forks, a pause built into the meal, not empty, just extended. One plate, two forks, the silence tastes different when it's shared this way. I take smaller bites than usual, let the time stretch across the table. The unused fork catches the light like it's keeping track of something that doesn't need to happen. If I cleared it now, this would shorten